We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. The 3-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Frazier bare hands it. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Odor onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Third. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
No.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1-0 the count. Two out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers set down in order. We are still scoreless. That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 29 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 16 times as well. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now it's Mark Canha. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Calhoun looks up, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Grossman stands at second with 2 gone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Tony.
Next up for the A's, Tony Kemp. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting 5th.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Kenna is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
We're back now at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Piscotty.
The pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. All even now, 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike to count. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the belt, the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Left side, but well foul. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Chirinos is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, Chirinos is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Athletics.
All set for the start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grossman, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
John Murphy.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter number 5.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. Three balls.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is foul.
That's foul.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 2-0 on the way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Up next for the Rangers, Todd Frazier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, so the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. Now the 2-0. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
With 2 minutes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chu will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Danny Santana. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Santana stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ouch, that one hit him.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Piscotty looks up. And that one is gone! Rougned connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Daniel Mengden, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 33, Daniel Mengden.
At the plate now, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Mengden is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers, 9 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Nick Goody takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. No hits to this point.
Matt Olson.
Now here's the pitch. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Mark Canha will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 0-1.
1-1.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-2 Oakland. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Reined in. One there. Relay to Olson, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Rangers.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this one will bounce into the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Todd Frazier, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman,
Jake Diekman comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 5-3. Luis Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, Tony Kemp. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Tony Kemp.
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Andrus will play this one at short. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 10, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The A's strand 1, and it remains 5-3. Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Bird. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. One and one, here it is.
Ball 2. 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Diekman, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled away. Very high, 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Shin-Soo Choo would be next. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Cody Allen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Leading off the inning, Matt Olson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Calhoun looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Into the box, Mark Canha. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So stepping in, Robbie Grossman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 delivery.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here he comes on 2-0. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ready once again, Sean Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Kenna rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Chu. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Rangers 3.
Your attention, please. Now,
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 delivery.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Two-two pitch is fouled away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit to third. And there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Calhoun. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The A's lead this one 7-3. Luke Farrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Farrell.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. And a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Farrell, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a cutter. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's off the plate.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside.
1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 7 and the Rangers 3. J.B. Wendelken will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Striding in to start the 9th, Todd Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Todd Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is pulled hard but fouled. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The 1-2.
2-2.
Danny Santana waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
At the plate, Danny Santana, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in now, Rougned Odor. He went deep back in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball just inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty on his horse. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, The series is theirs.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Oakland A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Mengden earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.